Hi everyone, my name is Linda Bukani and I'll be presenting to you from our report from the research on how the fourth industrial revolution and the digital currency have impacted and implicated the project quality management and project management. As we all know that the current industry with the fourth industrial revolution is unique from its preceding industrial revolutions in such a way that the industry focuses on the informations driven interconnectivity between people, devices, systems, which is used to enhance how the decision is taken in the industrial processes. Looking at how this fourth industrial revolution has impacted project management today, we can significantly notice that modes of production and carrying out of projects today is totally different from the traditional ways that we are used to. In today's market, a project can be able to change at any given time, and many companies are now making use of the fourth industrial revolution. And so many companies are using automated softwares for their projects. It is obvious that in today's markets, the project managers and the teams today are required to have higher variant skills, soft skills, and hard skills than those needed in the past, and the greater degree of the fourth industrial revolution. Looking at future project management, we see that the technology will be taking place all over companies, industries, and there is no hope that anything will change, and that will make things easier. Projects will be completed within a very short space of time because of the softwares that are made and created to withstand all the rules and regulations of a project. And however, it will make industries to be able to facilitate as many projects as they can within a year, because now they will no longer be using human but will be using softwares and robots. And what will happen is that most people will be out of jobs because robots and softwares will be taking place, even though they will be controlled by people, but less people will be out of jobs. I will hand over to my colleague to tell you about the impact of evolution on the digital currency.
With reference to digital currency, in my remarks, the digitalization of currency is not a new thing. Commercial banks have been digital for decades, and we already make use of digital means of payments daily in the form of cryptocurrencies and other forms of digital currencies. To understand this, we should firstly understand what is a blockchain. A blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems. We may note that the system because of the most notable application of blockchains in its development and operation of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, amongst others. Looking at the evolution of digital currencies, this all began with an organization which was called DigiCash Incorporated and the eCash system back in 1990. To prevent customers from double spending, DigiCash created a system whereby payments could be transferred online and offline using cryptographic protocols, also use blind signatures to protect the privacy of its users. Digital currencies died down for several years after the failure of the cash system, which was the building blocks of the digital currencies that we came to know as today. This opportunity gave rise to digital currencies to revive itself and a new interest with the digital currencies. Here is Nate, and he will be presenting the current state of art and the impact of the fourth industrial revolution and the digital cash of the society.
Well, thank you, Julius. By looking at the current state of art within the digital currency system, we can see that the COVID-19 pandemic has further accelerated the pace of digital currency systems. It is now The cryptocurrencies have been pushed to the center of many people's lives more than ever before. Yeah? According to News24 article, it states that about 20% of 66 central banks are likely to use the CBDC within the next 6 years. China is already testing out their own system called yuan, while other countries such as USA, Great Britain, South Korea, and France are also likely to follow suit as well. Okay, it almost seems inevitable that with the current state of digital currency system, it's becoming widely available to ordinary citizens as well. Just to name a few instances where the Russians have also started implementing systems such as your PayPass, Apple Pay, and other systems as well. The Chinese have been long accustomed to paying with QR codes and face scanners as well. The Americans are now loving their Amazon Go store, which allows them to walk into the store and fetch any products that they would like without actually paying physically for their stuff. I'll now hand over to my group member Tabile, who's going to explain more on the non-technological implications of the digital currency systems. Thank you.
Looking at the non-technological implications on the society, the economic benefits of the fourth industrial revolutions are becoming more centralized among a small group worldwide. As for this reason, these implications increases inequality between the societies that lead to political polarizations, society fragmentation, and lack of trust in institutions on the other side of the digital currency. As we all know that digital currency is all about a technological value of money. For this reason, digitalization of currency today affects the operations within different countries and cities where the technology and the usage of paper money has currently been reduced. And today, too many people prefer to use digital money as they are easy and inexpensive for payments purpose. But this is coming back to an expense of small organizations which are likely to be grouped out of the organization. This presentation will be concluded by my colleague Freddy, who will be talking about how quality is affected by the fourth industrial technology today.
As a new technology updated every day, the fourth industrial revolution is changing the way we live. Quality today can be seen in the way it performs within the current technology. Companies have started using technology and data for strategy development, project management, and implementation to gain strategic advantages. Clients are more concerned about the uses of the product and the expense of the product. As evident, let's look at an example where we're comparing two cell phones. One from the old dedicated, which used to conserve energy for more than a week, and the other one is a smartphone which only conserves energy for 1 day but has many users within the current technology. We can clearly understand that customers today are not concerned about how long will a certain product last with energy, but what will it do within the current technology. Looking at the future, we can clearly imagine that the world will be more different, and the definition of quality might even change more as the technology continues to grow. People might look at quality in form of their satisfaction. In conclusion, from the above finding, we can clearly understand that this revolution does not only change what we do, but who we are, and we should all embrace that. Thank you.